Have you ever had your luggage lost or stolen when you were traveling? 2 of my suitcases have actually gone missing before in an airport, and I actually never got them back. Nowadays, I'm not willing to lose any of my items, so I wanted to share with you the skincare that I will never, ever, ever be without. This is what I travel with. This is what I put in my carry-on in this cute little clear bag, TSA approved bag. And most of these items that are in here are my all-time favorite Holy Grail products. All right, so the very first thing I pulled out of here, this is something I use in the evening, my all-time favorite. This has been a Holy Grail now for 10 years probably. This is by DHC. This is their deep cleansing oil. I have shared this a gazillion times here on my channel, so if you ever want to know what my favorite oil cleanser to use in the evening for a double cleanse, even though I test a bunch of stuff, this is the one I always go back to, and this is the one I travel with. It's absolutely phenomenal. Now, since we're gonna be gone for a month, I also put a larger size in my actual suitcase, but this right here will keep me good to go for at least a week or 2. The other product I brought is a face cleanser. This has been one of my favorite face cleansers, golly, also for probably 10 years. Now, I wouldn't say that this is my all-time favorite Holy Grail because I do like a few different cleansers, but for me, if I were to choose one drugstore cleanser, it would be probably this one. I also included my all-time favorite vitamin C serum. Now, I have kind of gone back and forth with this one by Medik8, their newest Super C Ferulic Vitamin C, and Neostrata's Vitamin C Serum. I really love both of them, but if I could only choose one vitamin C serum, this one will be my absolute favorite. This one I notice helps fade my dark spots a little bit better than the Neostrata one. So if your skin is a little too sensitive to use the L-ascorbic acid, this one has a stabilized form of vitamin C in it. So if you are more sensitive to other vitamin C serums, this is one that you might really like to try. And if you are dealing with any dark spots, sunspots, hyperpigmentation, melasma, I think that you might really enjoy this vitamin C serum. This next one surely does not come as a surprise because this one is my all-time favorite serum ever. If I could only choose one serum to use for the rest of my life, it would be this one. This is by the brand Dermalect. This is their Self-Esteem Beauty Sleep Serum. I talk about this all the time because it is just so amazing, and the thing I love is if you are impatient with skincare and you want something that's going to give you amazing results within one use, you're gonna feel like you've just gone to a spa and your skin has the most amazing glow. It's an affordable serum, which I think makes it even more exciting for the results that it gives. It's not gonna break the bank, but this has 3 different active ingredients in it amongst other amazing ingredients. But the 3 ingredients that are in here that make such a difference is it has an alpha hydroxy acid in it that's gonna basically eat off any of that dead flaky skin sitting on the surface that's kind of making your skin just look a little dull, and it's going to reveal that beautiful, glowy, healthy looking skin. And then it also has another type of acid in it that's going to go inside the pore, scoop out any gunk or anything that's making your pores look a little more stretched out. So in turn, it'll make your pores look really tight, and it gives me that glass, glowy skin. And then it also has a really small amount of vitamin C in it, which is going to help with brightening as well. And even though they say this works while you sleep so that you'll wake up the next day with that amazing, gorgeous, glowy skin, for me, I like to use it during the day, and of course only, once or twice a week because this is an exfoliator. But when I use this during the day, I feel like my makeup looks nicer because number one, I've prepped my skin before makeup and it's eaten off any of those little flakies that might make your makeup look crappy otherwise. And it just reveals really healthy, pretty, glowy skin. If you are just kind of not really into skincare, but you're like, I just want that one product, that one and done product that's just going to make me look like a glowy goddess and make my skin look 10 years younger, this is a product I highly, highly recommend. And of course, always, always, always use your favorite sunscreen when you use a product like this. But this is my ride or die. I'm never without this. I always have 1 or 2 backups because I just love, love, love this product so, so much. All right, and another Holy Grail product in a whole different category is a vitamin A product that I use in the evening. This is by Medik8. This is their newest, highest strength on the market, crystal retinaldehyde strength 24. It is just as potent for me as my prescription strength Retin-A was, but now I don't have to deal with any random retin-A uglies, no flaky, no peeling, no irritation. The before and after photos on their website blew my mind. Look at the difference in the before and after of this gal's skin, and it happens fairly quickly with this product. So that's another thing that I like, is I don't have to wait 5, 6, 7, 8 months to see results with this, because this is such a high strength product. Now, if you're a beginner, I would not start out with this super high potent strength. They do have much lower strengths, and you can work your way up to this. I started with strength 6, and then after a couple tubes, I went to 10, and then after a couple 10s, I went to the 20, and I've been using the 20, I think 3 tubes of 20, and now they just launched their 24. So I've been using this for a very long time, but I just kind of worked my way up to it, and so now I'm at the highest strength. Another product I added in here, this is by The Ordinary. This is probably my 50th one that I've bought over the years. This is their alpha arbutin hyaluronic acid serum, and it's a really affordable serum. I love it for the hydrating benefits, but it also has the alpha arbutin in it, which is really great if you have melasma or dark spots. Usually my skincare is just about 3 steps, but if I'm feeling dehydrated and dry and I want to plump everything up and add like that big gulp of water to my skin, this is one hydrator that I reach for. Like I mentioned, if I'm feeling really dehydrated, or before I put on a serum, I like to mist my face or splash it with water. But one product that I like to use to mist my face is by 𝑰𝑰𝑵𝑚. This is their thermal spring water, and it seems like it's just water in a can, but it's a sterilized water. It has minerals in it. It's very healing and it's very soothing. It's an all-around fabulous, fabulous product. All right, I also brought a little sample eye cream with me. This is okay. This is by SkinMedica. I think it's kind of expensive for what it does. I have other favorite eye creams, but I just wanted to throw one that would last me at least for a week. This is their Instant Bright Eye Cream. I just think it's a little too pricey for what it does, but you know, I had a sample, so I threw that in here. And then this is a product I love. I have shared this in another video. This is by Cora Organics. This is an eye oil, and I will use this. Actually, I'll put some on now. I have a couple other brands of eye oil, but I really like this for travel, and I like the rollerball. But this one has caffeine in it. It has the green coffee bean in it. It's really great for if you have dark circles, if you have dryness under the eyes, if your under eyes just kind of look crusty, especially after you put on your makeup and your concealer. Now, I already have makeup on, but as you can see, I just put this right over top of my makeup. It's like a very thin oil, and I will just roll it on and then just kind of press it in and let it mesh with the concealer that I already have on. And it just kind of wakes up my under eyes and just kind of refreshes my concealer under my eyes. And speaking of under eyes, I brought one of my all-time favorite eye masks. This is one I travel with all the time. I actually travel with a lot more than just one, especially sometimes after I'm flying, maybe I'm not eating right, I'm gonna wake up the next day and my eyes are all puffy. So this is a great eye mask that you can actually reuse this one quite a few times. I will put on an eye serum or an eye cream and then just put these over top. And then I also just threw in here, these are my Peach Slices Acne Spot Dots. If I get a little pimple or just a little raised area that I'm like, could that turn into a pimple? After I cleanse my face at night, I will just put one of these little pimple patches on there, and by the next day, it's either gone or it's already in the healing process already. These are super inexpensive, but as far as the quality of these, out of all of them I've ever tried, these are the best. One other product that I don't like to share too often because this is really expensive, but I only buy it when it's on sale. I think I might have a discount code for it still. If I do, I'm gonna link it down below. But this is by SkinMedica. This is their TNS Advanced Serum. If you are my age or maybe 40, I'm 52, but if you're in your 20s, you don't even need this. Skip to the next product. But this is a growth factor serum. And I have tried almost every growth factor serum out there on the market, and I always go back to this one because I just have the best results with this for my skin. I think they say in their marketing that you look 6 years younger or 10 years younger within a couple weeks of using it. And to be honest, I kind of blow off those marketing claims. But I will say for me, when I first started using this, I just thought, okay, maybe in a few months I'll notice a little more firming, my skin will look a little more youthful. I literally walked by a mirror after only 2 weeks of using this, and I had to take a double take because I could not believe what the side of my face and my jowl area looked like. Now, of course, I'm 52 years old, so I'm starting to get a little bit of sagging here. But when I first started using this about 4 or 5 years ago, I just couldn't get over the radical difference that I saw just within 2 weeks. And so now I pretty much use this, I'd say at least 4 or 5 days a week, because I'm able to still maintain the firming results by not using it every single day. But when I first started using it, I did use it 2 times a day, every single day. But I literally saw results in 2 weeks. That's how amazing it is. But if you are using really great skincare products already and you're like, man, I just need something to take my skin to that next level, to just give it that boost in firming and to look a little more youthful, this is something I highly, highly, highly recommend. But again, I get it. It's super expensive. It's not something I think that you need in your life, but it's something that I don't want to be without. This is a holy grail, fabulous product. I don't like to share it too often because it is really expensive. But if it's not in your budget, no worries. Just make sure you're using a good sunscreen and maybe a good vitamin A product and good vitamin C during the day, and you should be good to go. All right, and speaking of sunscreens, these are 2 that I'm bringing with me. This one is a holy grail. I love this one. It's not for everyone because it has like a darker tint. I'm not gonna open this one. I'll see if I can find another clip or something to pop up so that you can see. These are 2 brand new ones. I haven't opened them yet. But this is by 𝑽𝑰𝑫𝑬𝑺. This is their tinted all mineral SPF 50. And the tint, of course, I have it on today. And the tint blends beautifully into my skin. But if you are super, super pale, a lot lighter than me, you're probably not going to like this. But if you're my color or even darker, I think that you will really like it because most tinted sunscreens on the market have that really light tint, and this has a nice darker tint to it. So for me, I like to use it because it kind of gives me a little bronzy glow. It gives me a little coverage as well, but it makes my makeup go on really well. And then I brought my 𝑰𝑆DEN. This is the Photo Eerie Fotona Ageless Ultralight Emulsion. This is a broad spectrum SPF 50 also. I absolutely love it. I bought it a few times. It's so lightweight and so kind of a serum texture. And this also has a nice tint that blends into pretty much anyone's skin tone. I love the ingredients that are in here. If you deal with melasma, either one of these would be fabulous. I also brought a moisturizer with me. This is by Vanicream. This is their daily face moisturizer. I've probably purchased this 20 or 30 times. It's just an amazing, affordable, gentle moisturizer that has a lot of really great ingredients in it. It has ceramides, it has squalane, glycerin, hyaluronic acid. It performs to me like an elegant higher end moisturizer, but it's super duper inexpensive. So this is one that I purchase most often, but I do have a few other moisturizers that I love. I have one product here that I've used for probably 25 years. This is by Paula's Choice. This little travel one, the label's starting to come off. But this is the 2% beta hydroxy acid. And I started using this, golly, I think I was in my 20s, 27, 28 years old. I'm 52 years old now. This is a ride or die product for me. If you are looking for an exfoliating toner that is just perfect for large pores, stretched out pores, blackheads. I never get blackheads and pimples around my nose or T-zone because this is what I use. Sometimes I don't put it all over my face. I just use it in the T-zone area. This is also great if you shave and you get ingrown hairs. This will help prevent ingrown hairs. A lot of the young kids talk about this now, and it's kind of funny because I'm like, I was using this when I was their age, and now I'm 52 years old and I have never stopped using it. That's how amazing it is. I also included my Medic 8 retinaldehyde eye cream. Now I could just put this all over and then put a moisturizer on, but this one is a lot more creamy and moisturizing. So if you don't like to bring your all over face Retinal vitamin A product up around your eyes, this one is perfect. I'm at the highest strength in this one. There's one by Beauty of Joseon, but it's like 10 times weaker strength than this. And the Beauty of Joseon one is really beautiful, but it just really doesn't do a whole lot for my under eyes because I use such a high strength. So this is a very high strength under eye cream, but it also has not just the retinaldehyde in it, it also has ceramides. It has a lot of other beautiful ingredients that are really moisturizing for my under eye area. Now I always color my hair before I travel, but just in case if, you know, when my new growth starts to grow out, I always just like to bring a little travel size of my root concealer. This is basically makeup for my gray roots. This is not for all over my hair, but you know, if you start to have, which I have it now, I'm gonna color my hair soon before we leave, but if you have this little gray area, actually I'll just show you what it does. And you spray this on, and I'm just looking in a teeny viewfinder, but do you see how that instantly gets rid of the gray? So I don't put this all over. What I do is I just kind of spray it right here or wherever, you know, if my hair is pulled back, wherever the part is, I just spray this on there. I mean, this one's my favorite of all of them I've tried. This one's also made in the USA, and the fact that my scalp still feels healthy when I use this, I love this one the best. And of course, I always bring a toothbrush and a toothpaste. This is one of my favorite toothpaste. This is the Colgate Optic White. This says it removes 5 years of stains. You basically don't even have to use white strips or anything. And I drink coffee all the time. Actually, I just had Starbucks deliver one to me because we're about to leave and I'm not able to make a coffee. But I drink coffee. I eat blueberries almost every single day. I don't want my teeth changing colors, so every now and then I do like to use something like this. And then I also bring a travel toothbrush kit with me. I put my electric toothbrush in my checked bag. Oh, I have a couple more important things in here. A little perfume. This is actually my favorite perfume of all time. This is by Chanel. This is the green one. This is the Chanel Chance, the Eau Fresh or Frosh or however you say it. My absolute favorite. I don't like flowery, I don't like sweet perfumes. I like just that fresh, clean scent. This could really be unisex. I mean, a guy or a girl could wear this. My all-time favorite perfume. I have it in the lotion, the deodorant. I have everything. I love this scent so much, and it layers really nicely with other ones. I put some little hair bands and scrunchies because you never know when you got to pull, you know, your mop up out of the way, and then also a little hair clip. And then I just threw this in. This has a little nail file, some Q-tips, and some little cotton things. I've probably got it at a hotel somewhere, but you never know if you're gonna snag your nail. I always like to have something with me. That's pretty much it that's in here. I don't know, I'll probably take this off. You can unhook this because I probably don't need to bring this. Next time if you're traveling and they make you take, you know, your liquids and skincare out of your carry-on, instead of having it in a Ziploc bag like I've done for years, now you can have it in something that looks kind of cute like this. Not like we are trying to impress TSA, but you know what I mean. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.